Hello, my friends, and welcome to another round of Mindful Monday with LogieYogi, aka me. Hi, my name is Logan, and I am here to move with you today. So today's Mindful Monday is yoga for a sunny day. So if you have a beautiful sunlit backyard, or maybe just a window in the house where the sun comes through to hit your face, then set up there. It's so nice to be able to enjoy sunny weather, especially in these cooler months. For me, I just think that's a wonderful thing. So before we get started today, set up wherever you'd like to set up. I know I'm in the same old place, so ignore where I am, but imagine like I had a beautiful sunlit window next to me with the sunbeams coming through. And so we're just going to start off today laying on our backs. You don't need a mat for this, right? You don't have to have a yoga mat to do yoga. You just need yourself. So making your way onto your back so that the face is in the sunshine. And if you don't have a sunny day or a sunlit room, that's okay. You can still do this practice. It's still going to be great. So bring the shoulder blades up underneath you. Let the heart lift up towards the sky. We'll take those feet nice and wide. Just like you were about to take your rest in Shavasana. Together, let's take a big breath in and a big sigh out, let it go. Again, big breath in, big sigh out, let it go. Again, big breath in, big sigh, let it go. And then let's start with that Ujjayi breath, breathing in and out through the nose, keeping some constriction at the back of the throat on the exhale. So just like you were going to fog a mirror with your breath and then last minute decided to keep your lips closed instead. Maybe that sunlight is resting on your face, or maybe you're turned around and it's resting on your feet. But just notice the warmth of the sun on your skin. And if you don't have a sunny day, maybe you imagine it. Maybe you wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. We'll reach the arms up and overhead, reach the legs out long. Give it a nice big good morning stretch. And then relax. We're going to grab opposite elbows with the hands. Walk the feet over to the right side of the mat. And bring the upper body, the shoulders, the head, the arms over to the right as well. So we're taking banana pose here. Maybe you take the left leg and cross it, or the left ankle and cross it over the right ankle, right? Make sure that you keep both hips on the floor. And so if you cross the legs and that left cheek lifts up, then you're just going to uncross the legs again. Let that left side body get nice and long. Feel that breath get up in between each rib. Let that left hip get nice and heavy. Maybe you relax the hands. Just breathing here, enjoying that sunshine on your skin. Keeping the eyes closed. And then very gently uncross the legs. We'll walk the feet back to center. Bring the upper body back to center as well. Give it another big good morning stretch. And then grab opposite elbows again. We'll walk the feet over to the left side this time. Bring the upper body over towards the left. Shoulders, head, arms. And then maybe that right ankle crosses over the left as long as both cheeks stay on the floor. And if they don't, just uncross the leg. It's okay if this one's different than the other side. Get nice and long to that right side body. That right hip get nice and heavy. Relax the face, relax the neck. One more big breath in here. And then as you exhale, gently uncross the legs, walk the feet back to center. Bring the upper body back to center as well. Give it a nice big good morning stretch. And then hug the knees into the chest. Give them a nice big squeeze. Maybe do a little circle on the tailbone, moving one way and then the other. And if your face gets too hot from being in the sun, you can always roll all the way around your mat so that your feet are facing the sunshine instead. And so from here, we're going to hold on to that left leg, set that right foot on the floor. Send the left leg up towards the sky, interlace the fingers behind the thigh. Pull the toes back towards the face, press the leg into the hands. Be gentle with yourself here, maybe give the knee a little bend. You didn't do anything to warm up the hamstrings, so right, unless you've been moving around today, they might be a little stiff. So just be gentle. Bend the knee, cross left ankle over the right thigh, send the knee away from you. Flex the toes. Right, so just a little figure four here. You can stay right here where you are. Right, if you'd like to draw the legs in towards the chest, you can. You can reach through and grab onto the back of that right thigh. Right, or you can grab onto the right shin. Or don't hold on. Use your active range of motion if you're feeling energized today to find that opening. Or, like I said, you can keep that right foot on the floor. Maybe you run through those and see what feels nice and then pick what you like. We'll do one more big breath in here and a big breath out. And then if that right foot isn't already on the floor, go ahead and bring the right foot back down. We're going to keep the legs crossed the way that they are, the left ankle over the right thigh. And then as you exhale, we're just going to twist the hips over towards the right so that the left foot finds the floor. And this is called shark fin. You're going to press into that left foot to send that left knee up towards the sky. So your knee is that shark fin coming out of the water. So really press into that left foot here for 3, 2, and 1. Let the knee fall back towards the face. You can continue to wrap the legs up here, sending that left arm out long to the left. So you've got a little eagle leg twist. If that's not your jam, you can send that right leg out long and take a stagger twist. Or you can draw that right knee up underneath the left and stack the knees for this twist. Right? If none of those feel really great and you do have a yoga block around, you can take that yoga block and stick it in between your knees as a little cushion, right? Or even underneath both knees as another little cushion here. Right, that's why we use props, is to help us find something that feels good for us, that works for the alignment of our body. Right, we'll draw those knees back into the chest, give them a squeeze. Holding onto the right leg this time, set the left foot on the floor. Flex those right toes back towards the face. Interlace the fingers behind the thigh. Give the knee a little bend first. And we're going to press the leg into the hands. I want you to press more than you pull. For 3, 2, and 1. Bend that knee, crossing right ankle over the left thigh. Send the knee away from you. Flex the toes. And so we'll set up for that figure 4 here. So you can stay right here where you are, pressing that sacrum into the floor, sending the knee away from you, flexing the toes back towards the knees. That's great. Right? If you got that and you want a little more, maybe you draw the legs in towards the chest. You can reach through and grab onto the back of the right thigh, the left thigh, or the left shin, or no hands, right? Using that active range of motion to find that figure four. And so wherever you are, if you're holding on or working just a little bit here, all that effort stays below the belly button. There's no tension coming up the arms or into the face. Right? That breath stays nice and big. So just make sure that that face is relaxed. Let that sunshine warm it. Keep it loose. And then go ahead and release whatever you're holding on to. We'll bring that left foot back down to rest on the mat. Right? Keeping that right leg crossed over the left in that figure four position. We're going to twist the hips over towards the left so the right foot finds the floor. So into that shark fin here, really pressing that right foot down so the knee goes up towards the sky. We won't be here for very long. Just big breaths here as you press that foot down. 3, 2, and 1. Let the knee fall back towards the face, relaxing the leg. You're already in a nice big twist. You can reach that right arm out long to the side. You can turn your face towards that right side. Right? If you've got a block, a yoga block, and you'd like to use that here for your twist, you can slide that block in between the thighs or underneath the knee, that bottom knee. You can stack the knees if you want. You can keep the eagle legs. You can stagger. Whatever works for you on this side. And it's okay if it's different than the other side. It doesn't have to be the same. Do what feels good. We're going to take one more big breath in here. Big breath out. And draw those knees back into the chest. Give them a squeeze. We're going to reach for the outer arches of the feet, finding a happy baby. So let the knees come up into the armpits. You can rock it from side to side. You can rock it up and down the spine. Or you can stay stationary right here where you are. And if you can't find anything that really feels good here, you can reach for the inner heels instead of the outer arches. Right? When you grab for the inner heels, it's going to move the hips and move the thighs to find something that feels a little bit better. You'll rock it from side to side. Or stay stationary. And then when you're ready, go ahead and send the legs out long. Give it a nice big good morning stretch. And then you have a choice here, right? We're headed into some Shavasana. You can stay flat on your back, feet nice and wide, shoulder blades up underneath you. You can bring soles of the feet together, knees apart, Supta Baddha Konasana. Maybe one hand finds the heart, one hand finds the belly. Maybe the arms are up and overhead. Right? Or you can find your way into legs up the wall. So you'll need a wall for this. But if you're near a window, that's probably a good indicator that you're close to a wall. Right? And so what you're going to do is you're going to get nice and close to that wall. Bring your hip up to rest against the wall. I'm not even sure if I'm still in camera. It's okay if I'm not. Right? So bringing your hip up against the wall to rest, you're going to swing back and swing the legs up the wall to rest, right? And from here, if the hamstrings start to get a little tight, you can always bend the knees and set the heels on the wall. You again could do soles of the feet together, knees apart. You could even cross the legs, just make sure you do both sides, right? Or draw the knees into the chest. Wherever you are, you're going to stay for about 5 minutes, right? So if you got a little watch with a timer on it, or maybe you've got your phone handy if that's where you're watching this from, go ahead and use your timer there to set a little rest for yourself for 5 minutes. right? Or however long you have. It doesn't have to be a full 5 minutes. It could be whatever works for you. That's it for today. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you next time. Bye.